When I found this space, the wide open floor plan on it sort of reminded me a little bit of, the repurposed galleries, and bars that you'll see in South End Charlotte. And so I really wanted to be sort of like that, where it's a place to have your cars and work on them. But more than that, there's art, there's room for people to come through, there's music. Alongside the vehicles in the car scene, there's no car scene, no car culture without people. My name is Andrew Trigny, and this is my garage, which I've termed the Werkstatt 80, and we're in South End, Charlotte, North Carolina. So I sort of fell into BMWs almost by accident. Like, I never had a super deep connection with them until I sort of started getting a few of them, and I realized that there was just something about the way the cars were put together and drove that I really enjoyed. My illness has spread to the point now where I still have my 1990 Mazda Miata. I have a 1968 BMW 2002, 1986 E28 535 IS, 1974 Porsche 914, a 2007 Porsche 911 997, BMW X3 M40i, a 2014 BMW R9T racer motorcycle, and then a 1974 BMW R90-6 Airhead motorcycle. So the word garage means to me, it's not just a space to store something, in the same way that to people who are into cars, a vehicle isn't just an appliance to get from one place to another. It's something more than that. The vehicle is something that's the expression of yourself. In some ways it's alive. Garage spaces are the same. They express the people who work and exist in those spaces. They're a reflection of their personalities, and they're also alive in their some ways. The cars in the garage end up being an extension of the community, and so they have their own personality, as well as reflecting the personalities of the people who are existing in those spaces. I mean, community needs a place to be, right? Community, even if it's online and you're speaking with one another a lot, it's still a little bit dislocated. And so having an actual space that is aligned with the type of people who want to come to it, I think is really important. It gives that locus around which you can build that community. And so, we'll have weekends where we'll bring pizza, we'll get drinks, we'll have music, and people will just hang out and vibe in the space. It becomes almost like another third space where maybe it's not a coffee shop or a bar, but it's somewhere in between, where it's a space for 10, 15 of your closest friends and acquaintances to just relax. You don't necessarily need to be out in public, but it is still something that isn't someone's home. Having a place like this and trying to enjoy it as much as possible, using it as much as you possibly can, I think is really important. Don't just hang it out for special occasions. Don't keep it to yourself. Open the doors as wide as possible and have people be able to come in. You can follow the garage on Instagram, Werkstatt80, and then myself, Off Subject, and you can take a look at some of the extremely mid photography that I have laid up around the space.